Now, Channel 3 early warning weather with meteorologist Mike Cameron.
All right, so in the short term, we've got a little bit of bad news, especially if you live in the hills. There's going to be a little bit of snow and an icy mix, perhaps, for a little while this evening and tonight. And there'll be rain for the rest of us, and it'll be cold and clammy and just all around miserable. But it's not long lasting, and in fact, once this system passes, the weekend's looking really actually very nice. We'll have partly to mostly sunny skies, especially by Sunday, and we're looking both weekend days at having highs well into the 60s, so it'll feel like spring, especially Saturday afternoon and into Sunday. But the first order of business is the precipitation that needs to come in. And our early warning pinpoint Doppler is showing, although there isn't much now, there's some starting to emerge into Fairfield County. And you can see the colors on this are not just that green, which would indicate rain, but also the blue, which indicates the potential for snow. And especially in those higher hills, and especially this evening once the sun goes down, there may be enough cold air, enough precipitation that we could see a minor coating on the ground in some areas as that precipitation in the form of snow and or sleet or even a little bit of freezing rain comes into the picture. You can see the broader scope here showing how there is, when that precipitation is bumping up into the cold air, there is that wintry precipitation, and that will also be happening through the hills of both eastern and western Connecticut. Out there now it's just cloudy and will be for the next couple of hours. There's Waterbury. You'll see the precipitation by mid-afternoon. Hartford, you might have to wait until maybe about 3 or 4. New London, probably you'll see rain, and it'll be later on toward evening before you see the precipitation kicking in. And there is New Haven with cloudy skies now. I'd say 2, 3 in the afternoon we should start to see rain. Highs today should make it into the low and mid 40s. The thing is, as the precipitation's coming down, it has sometimes the tendency to drag the cold air with it, and that's why we're expecting perhaps in the hills to see that mix. And in terms of the wind chill today, yes, we're saying wind chill. It's going to feel as if it's in the 30s and 40s, but I want to show you the futurecast and what it does for tomorrow with this product, just to assure you 60s will come, and not that far away are those 60s from now. So here's our futurecast tomorrow's weather today. It just shows by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, at least Waterbury to New Haven getting some of those rain showers, maybe closing in on the western suburbs of Hartford. But you can see it's hit or miss. It's not really organized through the evening hours. Some of us will get rain. Sometimes snow will try and mix in. Sometimes it'll seem like the atmosphere doesn't know what it wants to do. But when all is said and told, some of the hilltops could see a minor coating on the ground overnight. I would say once we get into the wee hours of the morning, there's enough warm air working in that it's just plain rain everywhere, and it could rain solidly into the morning hours before dawn tomorrow. By around 7 or 8, most of the rain should be over, and look what's happening through the rest of Saturday and into Sunday. We're having partly to mostly clear skies, and that bodes well for the entire rest of your weekend. So I'd say 80 to 85% of the weekend's looking great. So in terms of this evening and tonight, this is what we're thinking. Just some of the hills, especially above 600-700 feet in elevation. You might get on the grass, especially a minor coating for a little while. I think it's probably going to wash away by tomorrow morning, frankly. And then after that, we're left with that stunning weekend. There it is in the early warning 7-day forecast. Monday, as it should be, it's going to rain. But once that leaves, look at Tuesday. Breezy with highs inland near 72. Now, a cold front will come through on Wednesday and cool us back down a bit, but even 58 to 60 is nice. But 70 to 72 on Tuesday?
That's amazing. Especially a lot of schools are going to be off next week, so if the kids are home, it's a good day to get them outside.
Yeah, April vacation's a great time.
Yeah, alrighty, thanks, Mike.
They can do the yard work.